question for you, asking whether it's OK to judge someone by who their partner is. Samantha Cameron, the wife of the former Prime Minister David Cameron, has revealed that her surname comes with baggage and that her fashion label isn't as successful as it could be because of it.
So, do you think that's right? And is it OK to define someone by who they choose to share their life with?
Well, we're joined now by Trisha Goddard, who says judging is awful and unacceptable, and Nicole Gibson, who says it's fair to judge someone by their partner. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Lovely to see you both this morning. So, Trisha, you don't think it's fair?
No, I don't think it's fair because we're judging somebody by the job their partner does. We don't know what David Cameron's like at home. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a fan or anything, but then do you also judge someone because their partner is, I don't know, a tax inspector or something else? And I think it goes into dangerous waters if we start judging people, in this case, a woman, by what her husband happens to do to earn a crust.
Is it just the job, though? Is it, do you judge other people because their partners might not be particularly interesting or they might not be particularly nice?
Well, I certainly do, all the time. I used to run a bar, and as I'm sure you can imagine, you see all sorts. And if I've got a guy giving it large, causing a disruption, tearing the place apart, and his girlfriend is just sat there vacant, you know, doing nothing about it, and I bar him, I have more than once said to her, you can do one as well.
But because you did not help.
But hang on, here's the
or
thing,
she
you could be, and this is where I say it gets into dangerous water. We can then become complicit in victim shaming. You don't know if that person is sitting there dealing with that kind of behaviour because they're scared of what might happen when they go home. So this is why...
I mean, that does open up a whole new can of worms. And in a way, I mean, I have been in a difficult relationship like that, and I was probably judged for not going when I should have.
But was that fair? Do you think that was fair?
Oh, I don't know if it's fair, but it's an impossibility not to do it.
Yeah.
I probably phone my mum about 5 times a day saying, oh, yeah, guess what? You won't believe who so-and-so's going out with. I wouldn't be able to listen to his, you know, misogynistic drivel.
I mean, it can work the other way, Trisha, can't it? It can work in a positive way. You can see somebody and think, I don't know, that they're one thing, they're sort of boorish. You see them in a working situation, maybe, and they're sort of like bullying and loud or whatever. And then you meet their wife and you see the relationship in a totally different way.
You're talking about Piers.
I don't think she is, to be honest.
You don't think I am.
Walked into that and the door slammed.
I'm really not.
Should
but
we
you know
judge...
what I mean, Trisha?
But what I'm saying...
You see it, and then it puts into context, and you think, oh, OK. And in a way, what it does, for good or for bad, is it sets someone's behaviour into a different state, doesn't it? When you see them relate in a personal way with someone else.
But if you do, most of us don't actually see that. And we believe we know someone much better, especially if they're in a public eye. We believe we know them a lot better, which is why I don't like that whole judging thing, because it tends to be... If you see...
Have you ever been judged by someone you were dating, do you think?
Oh, gosh, yes. Because a lot of the time people think, well, you know, she seems all that on TV, but if she's with that person, then hang on, you know...
People have a facade, don't they, as well, in the public eye?
Oh, yes,
sure,
they
they
do.
are a lot different at home. But if I mean, if my partner was like that and I was pillow talking, I'd be like, rein it in a bit. You're not... You're disliked.
But maybe you actually do say that to your partner.
Oh,
and
I certainly do, and I don't say it in such a polite way that I have just done this morning.
But here's the thing. Yes, we tend to make up our minds about somebody. Actually, it's on sight within 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, we naturally judge.
Yeah.
Should we just allow that to go with free rein? No, I don't.
Well,
think
how do we
should.
punish it? Like,
No, we don't punish it. We just check
non-stop
ourselves.
fine for ringing my best friend and saying, I don't want
For
to.
being
I
gossip.
cannot see this girl anymore because of the state her partner gets in when we're on a night out. It's mortal.
I'd see my other thing would be if the partner is always getting in a state like that.
Yeah.
I can't see that person. I might go to that person and see what they're like in themselves, because they might be very different.
But
they
Trisha,
might be in a very
have you ever seen a friend who might have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and thought, oh, crikey, they can do better than that?
Yes, you do.
Daily.
But do you? Yeah, but do you actually act?
And I've had it thought about me.
You have.
Yeah, I'm questioning, but
Punching above your weight. There's something that is often said. But whether you go out there and you actually tell your friends about it and you act on it is something very different. And I do come back to, it tends to happen like with age differences. The older guy, the younger woman, oh, sugar daddy, no fool like an old fool with money.
Broken thread veins and gout with a gorgeous model.
And so
you know why she's with him.
You don't know. That's just it. You don't know.
I
you
do.
Assume. You
Oh, yes,
absolutely
OK,
assume.
agreed. But
You
I think
assume.
we all do.
Yeah, we might
Some of us
assume, but then when you,
vocally.
but then things like in the press, people will actually say things as a statement. You know, oh, she's a gold digger. You do not know. You don't know what the situation.
Yes, and I wouldn't want people to think I was going to sit there and single somebody out and have a personal digger.
But you would.
I mean, it depends if I've had it.
Lots of you getting involved. Declan says, oh, yes, definitely. We should judge people by their partner.
Wow.
Sue says the answer is no. You judge a person for themselves, not who they are.
Exactly.
Ellie says we shouldn't, but we do. And then Wilfer says, I hope not. My wife's lovely. She's the best person I know. I, however, can be a bit of a so-and-so.
Well, you can't always rein in your partner. You can't control your partner.
Then leave.
Yes, or just
One or the other.
or just
Control
go,
or
or
leave.
just go away for a bit. You know, have a little bit of time out. Maybe that could be an answer.
Take yourself off somewhere
Nicole,
sunny.
Trisha, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us this morning.